Greetings, we are Ryan,
Anna,
Kyle,
Ming.
and Catherine from Dorp High School in Staten Island.
Our app, BreastWise, facilitates early breast cancer detection while fostering widespread awareness and education on breast cancer.
we found that breast cancer is the most common type of cancer in the United States. About 300,000 is diagnosed with it each year. So, Ryan, how can BreastWise be a solution?
Great question, Kyle. Our app will serve several purposes, like early detection for breast cancer and understanding your blood tests. Our app will have several features that will be expanded upon later into our presentation.
As previously stated, breast cancer is the most common type of cancer in the United States. Each year in New York, over 16,000 women are diagnosed with breast cancer and over 2,000 women die from the disease. If we want to combat breast cancer, we need our app to help women detect breast cancer earlier. Therefore, women will have time to treat it earlier and potentially save many lives. Women close to us suffer from breast cancer, including our own families, friends, and even teachers in our own school. Therefore, Ming, what can our community survey teach us?
Asking around the community, we learned that over 90% of the participants had never checked themselves for breast cancer. Moreover, 48% of them said they do not understand their blood test, meaning they would not be able to understand the health risk they would be at.
For direct competitive analysis, we use two apps, Ornament Health and Know Your Lemons. We analyzed their strengths and decided to incorporate some of them into our own app. For example, we use interpreting lab test results and educating you on symptoms. We discarded their weaknesses because their app was costly and had limited accessibility, so we only capitalized on their strengths. For indirect competitive analysis, we use Google Maps, ChatGPT, and Google Calendar. For Google Maps, users can see different places around them and their community. ChatGPT allows users to understand our app's responses more easily, specifically the AI blood reader. And lastly, Google Calendar to help track appointments and set dates and reminders for breast cancer events.
Let's guide you through our app, BreastWise. This is our sign-in page. You can either log in or sign up. You can log in using your email. Then you'll be directed to our home page. You can click on the central logo for all of our app's features to pop up. Let's first go to our self-examination icon. First, you will be taken to the Learn category, where you can see answers to all of the most frequently asked questions about breast cancer. You can always find out more if you would like. Then, let's go to our guide. Our guide provides you with easy step-by-step instructions of how to check yourself for breast cancer, as well as what to look for. But remember, breast cancer is not the only concerning thing you can find in your breasts. We also have a notepad option for you to write down your observations. You can always check your history as well. Then we have a period tracker. We have this because you should only check for breast cancer 2 to 3 days after your period, and this period tracker will aid you to do so. Next, let's go to our Health Navigator icon. Here, you can find and review near you mammogram locations, genetic testing centers, and where to find consultations. You could also search for any specific location. If you were to click on one of these locations, you can learn more about them. You can also leave them a BreastWise rating. You can also write them a review and see other users' ratings and reviews. This way, we're able to utilize user input. If you were to click back on the icon, you'd find yourself back on our home page. Now, let's explore our tips and guides. Here, you will find the latest information from professionals, including new studies, diets, and different articles. If you are a visual person, we also provide you with videos of how to check yourself for breast cancer, as well as allow you to learn more about breast cancer. We also have a community port. This community port sends you to various online social groups that help you connect and relate to others going through the same experience as you. Now let's go back home. Let's dive into our blood reader. First, you'll see the health status. Here we will display a physical outline based on your last blood test updates. Here is where you can update your data. Here is where you can input your information about your blood test. If you do not understand any of these medical terms, then just click on them and our blood reader artificial intelligence can explain it for you in simple terms. Here is our blood reader artificial intelligence, and you can ask him anything and you can always see your history. But please remember to go to a professional before coming to any conclusions. Speaking about your physical outline, we also can find potential health issues based on your blood test results. For example, here it shows that you have a low count of white blood cells and you probably can have leukopenia. Then it also provides you with solutions as well as visuals. And also you can always ask the blood reader artificial intelligence anything. Let's go back to home. Let's proceed onto the events by clicking on this icon with the pink ribbon. First, you will discover events happening near you based on your location. You'll see different walks, lectures, as well as fundraisers. Then, there is a donate option, where it will show you different trustworthy organizations which you can donate to. Finally, we have the statistics. The statistics start off location-based, so you know the breast cancer statistics around you. For example, Staten Island, New York State, and then the United States of America. Then we go on to general data, where it shows you statistics all around the world about breast cancer. Now let's go to the calendar icon. Your calendar on BreastWise will serve to remind you about various events such as when to conduct self-examinations once a month after your period, when you should schedule your yearly mammogram, and suggested dates for your medical appointments. You can also create your own. BreastWise strives to keep you updated on your health. Now I will take you through the bottom navigation bar. On the bottom left, you see your profile. Here you can input your own information. Then you can go to the search bar, which also acts as the tips and guides. Here you can research any information you would like about cancer or breast cancer. Then, of course, you have the homepage. Then you can proceed onto your notification inbox. Your inbox will be full of various reminders, such as reminders from your calendar, updated information, new beneficial articles, events happening near you, and more. Lastly, you can go to the settings. In the settings, you must allow notifications and you must allow us to access your location. Finally, in terms of accessibility, we have more than one language. If you would like to sign out, just press this button. Thank you for listening to the BreastWise app demonstration.
BreastWise prioritizes early detection through education and self-examination. This is significant for better treatment results and saving lives.
We want to build and develop a breast cancer database, maintaining updated information as well as including user input in our app.
BreastWise strives to aid users in understanding the blood test, potential health issues, and advice treatments.
We also want to create a community, connect people, and open people to controlling their health.
For our feedback, we received suggestions from our peers and superiors who have used and reviewed BreastWise. Those suggestions consisted of adding a community center and condensing our detail. Therefore, what we have changed is we added a community port for people to connect and to relate to others. Additionally, we condensed our app and made it less confusing and easier to use. In the future, BreastWise wants to become an international company and develop a current breast cancer database. Ideally, we would also like to create medical appointments for people and include doctor-patient interaction.
Put your health into your own hands. Thank you. We were BreastWise.